I'll just get straight to the point and not to waste your time, give you some clues on how to make a hit song. A hit song, like the type you hear on the internet. So first of all, you should make your lyrics simple. Very simple. You don't come making complicated lyrics and you expect everybody to be able to relate to it. It's not possible. There are lyrics whereby the younger ones are able to relate to, they're able to sing word for word. But when you make your lyrics really complicating, you go choke. Not everybody will be able to sing it. So just make it very simple. It won't even be difficult for people to sing word for word. Simplicity, that's number one. And then number two, let your emotions rule. We've heard a whole lot of songs. I want to mention artist names, but make songs that are relatable. Emotions, talk about life history, your family, background, where you work, love life, stuff like that. Relatable stuffs. So you get to a point whereby a person that's in his worst time, probably someone who lost his job, someone who had just experienced a heartbreak and stuff like that, they listen to your song, and maybe your song is talking about how you had a heartbreak, the story of how you had this heartbreak, and then this particular person is able to relate to what you're talking about. They relate, and at that moment, that your song becomes that person's favorite song. So your music should be relatable. And then third here on the list, try to listen to other celebrities. Maybe you like this particular celebrity, listen to them. Articulate and know those sources, those ingredients that had made this music this perfect, those ingredients that had made this music enticing. Learn from them, learn from the best, and you find yourself growing. Bit by bit. And then fifth on the list, use simple instrumentals. Your instrumentals should be very simple. You don't get an instrumental whereby there is a whole lot going on in the instrumental. You have percussions, you have kicks, you have congas, you have snares, you have hi-hats. Everything is a whole lot of things are just going on. It makes no sense. It happens, there are beats like that, but then you're trying to make something different. Most times when you experience something like that, there are particular type of songs that should have a whole lot of instruments going on in the beats. So it's not just every song. And then last on the list, I'll say, work with a very good producer, an experienced producer, and a producer who is able to understand you better. Producer who can understand you properly, no be say you go to tell him A, you go to do B. Producer who is able to understand you properly. So when you're able to work with a producer, they are able to understand when you want your music to go this way, when you want a reverb here, when you want a delay here, and stuff like that. They are able to help you in your music. They are able to let you know that this should be here and this shouldn't be here, type shit. And I think this should be the last, not the previous one. You as an artist, you should have a little idea, a little clue about music production. You should have a little clue about music production. No one or two where you be say, if your producer they do wetin they really feel, you go fit tell and you go fit explain to them. I've had a whole lot of artists trying to explain something to me, but they don't know how to explain it to me. And me say, I don't really get. So we could just leave on like that. Everybody go day. Since everybody day, the music self go day. And as your music day, nobody go stream them. As nobody stream them, Otilo, Japa things. So you have a little bit idea, you have a clue about music production. Just know something. You don't really need to know production fully. Just have an idea, a little clue, and you're good. You are good. See yourself excelling.